All right, guys, right now we're going to cover the Kansas State-Oregon game. That's number 4 Oregon and number 5 Kansas State. I mean, this is going to be an amazing game. But by the way, I'm Corey.
I'm Justin.
And I mean, Justin, this is going to be one awesome game. What everyone was calling what was going to be the national championship game early in the season.
About 3 weeks ago, it was going to be the national championship game. And the teams actually get to play each other to see which one of them two is better.
I mean, that's awesome. I love that.
You got a great matchup with Chip Kelly's fast-paced, high-scoring offense, high-octane offense versus Colin Klein's smash-mouth, high-powered offense.
I mean, both of them, I mean, it's basically somewhat like an SEC team playing Oregon. I mean, which everybody's been calling a little bit in the offense-wise, not defense-wise.
Oh, but
yeah, I mean, I was just saying against offense style of Kansas State.
Actually, Kansas State, but the difficult thing about Kansas State is they don't just run out of the shotgun or under center. They use all 3 of them. They use shotgun, under center, pistol. I mean,
do they have wishbone?
No, that's all they do is shotgun, pistol, under center.
Okay.
But I mean, when you think about it right here, I mean, when you got that style with a multiple offense like out there with so many different options that they could do with Colin Klein. Colin Klein is, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the best players in the nation, without a shadow of a doubt.
Only thing I don't like about Colin Klein, he's got 7 interceptions on the year.
I mean, 7 interceptions. I mean, but when you throw the ball, as much as he throws the ball,
he's got 15 passing touchdowns, 2,490 yards this year. I mean, that's pretty good stats.
Yeah, but look at his rushing stats. He has nearly 200 carries for 890 yards.
I mean, that's insane as a quarterback. As a quarterback, that is insane.
I mean, that's why he is so dangerous. But he ain't one of those fast quarterbacks, though.
He's a powerhouse quarterback.
He is a powerhouse quarterback. He will run people over.
I mean, he sort of reminds me of Tebow a couple of years ago, except for he's better at passing.
Actually, Colin Klein is a better passer than Tebow, but he's not as good as a runner as Tebow.
I mean, I said reminds me of. I didn't say he is Tebow.
Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just making a comparison. I mean, you can make a comparison, but you can't compare Tebow to anybody.
Just chill, bro. Anyways.
Chill, bro.
Anyways, also we got Herbert down there. I mean, he's got 172 carries for 892 yards, just 2 yards more than Colin Klein. Colin Klein, sorry. I always get that mixed up. Anyways.
And then for Oregon, you got Mariota at quarterback. He's on through for 30 touchdowns, but only 6 interceptions.
I know, and he's got 2,511 passing yards, which is
so
close to what Klein has. I mean,
and he's only a freshman.
I mean, and their completion ratings
pretty
really
similar.
close. I mean,
but look at Kenyon Barner.
248 carries for 1,624 yards.
And 21 touchdowns.
That is crazy.
I mean, if you think about this matchup right here, this is my X factor in the game right here. Oregon's going to jump out. I mean, I think Oregon's going to jump out with the speed, get ahead. But my question is,
can they sustain?
No, my question here is, will Kansas State's defense wear out? Or will they be able to keep their stamina up for the game? If they keep their stamina up for the game, they will be in this game the whole time. And
well, I mean, look what Stanford did against them.
Yeah, but that's Stanford. I mean,
yeah, Kansas State has a better defense than Stanford.
Well, statistically wise, but I think the only 2 losses came against Notre Dame and I don't remember the other team was. But
I don't either.
But anyway, but they lost their games early in the year.
Very true.
I mean, I think right now Stanford's defense is a better defense what Kansas State's is right now. But, I mean, so when you think about this matchup right here, I mean, I think it's going to be a good game. It's probably going to be about both teams probably scoring the 30 range is what I'm thinking.
Thing is, with Oregon's receivers, I mean, one has 7. I mean, their top 2 receivers. Huff has 7 touchdowns and Thomas has 4. I mean, that's not an impressive stat to me. I mean, I figured that'd be a lot more.
Yeah, but they run for a lot more.
Yeah, I mean, they do run a lot. And, I mean, Kenyon Barner is their main producer.
I mean, without Kenyon Barner, well, Oregon has pretty good other running backs, too. But
other running backs, yeah.
All Oregon is speed. That's all Oregon is.
I mean, they are so amazingly fast, though.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, think about it right here. I mean, But this is my.
I mean, but then again, the receiving yards receiving touchdowns for Kansas State, their top two has 3 and 4.
Yeah, but I mean touchdowns. I mean that's a big number when it comes to receivers, but that's not the biggest thing when it comes to receivers. It's the receptions and the yards per reception is my biggest thing when it comes to receivers.
Yeah, I mean Harper does have 15.7 yards per reception.
I mean, but this is
and then Lockett has 16.3. I mean, that is an amazing thing. And then with Oregon, you got 16.1 for Huff and 9.4 for Thomas. 9.4 is still a good reception. That's basically a first down every time he receives the ball.
Yeah, this right here is my biggest X factor in this game. Oregon, give somebody a month to prepare. Give somebody over a month to prepare. Give somebody a month to prepare for Oregon. I mean, Oregon just ain't as good when you give somebody that much time to prepare for them.
I just want to know if their scout team will be able to mimic exactly what Oregon does.
I mean, no scout team in the nation can mimic what they do. I mean, that's
my point. It's just like trying to have a scout team for Johnny Manziel. You can't do it.
But look what Auburn was able to do. Look what.
Yeah, but Auburn had Cam
LSU was able to do.
I mean, LSU, that gave them like a year to prepare. I mean, but also they were playing a true smash mouth SEC defense. I mean,
but like I said, look at the history of it. Give somebody a month to prepare for them.
I mean, very true. I'll give you that.
I think that's the big X factor.
I mean, but the Oregon-Auburn game was actually pretty close.
Yeah, but remember, they shut down the offense completely.
At the end.
Oh, Oregon only scored 16 points in that game.
Yeah, and how many did Auburn score?
19.
Like, exactly my point.
My point there is...
But what about Oregon's defense? They have a month to prepare for Colin Klein.
Yeah, but Colin Klein's one of those players. He goes, I'm going to take control of this game. You're going to have to stop me. And guess what? And I took control of this game. I mean, nobody's actually been able to stop Colin Klein in his whole career. I mean, they might have... Baylor didn't stop Colin Klein. No.
They stopped the entire offense.
No, not really. If you actually think about it, the only thing that they was able to do was he still got his yards and his touchdowns in that game. It's just that the Kansas State's defense just went nothing against Baylor's offense. That's what that was.
All right.
I mean,
I was stuck on the side of the road for that game.
You was?
Yes.
This way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's on the Passaic Road. I remember now.
Yeah.
You called me. I was sort of cheering about that too.
Yeah, I was just like completely. I was sitting there watching it on my phone, just watching the little like arrows go. But anyways, back on topic. Who you pick for this game, Justin?
I will pick Kansas State. Give them that month to prepare for them, and not only that, I think Colin Klein will go out his last career game and put on a show. Colin Klein is my MVP. He's probably going to win MVP for this game. I'm going to predict him to win it. And I'll predict Kansas State to win this game.
I'll agree with you on that one. Kansas State will win this game because of the month to prepare and because Colin Klein will be completely rested, be amped up, take the game in his control. Kansas State's defense will be able to hold their own, at least limit Oregon to about 14 points, and I mean, pretty much take the game.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that's what Colin Klein does. He said he's going to take control. He said, you don't have to stop me. And guess what? He still took control. That's the way he plays. Power football.
Well, all right, guys. That's it for this segment. But don't forget to follow us at Twitter at The Sports Room.
Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Backwoods Sports Room.
Then subscribe to us on Facebook at YouTube. Sorry about that, guys. Subscribe to us on YouTube at youtube.com/Backwoods Sports Room. I'll see y'all later.
Y'all have a good